Welcome back, everybody, to Systems of Equations word problems on this Kuta tutorial. If you're here, wow, you got a lot of endurance to last through a 20-minute video to see part 2. Otherwise, you just kind of skipped ahead and you're here anyway. But regardless, this is going to be a much easier section than the first page, which is kind of weird. But let's go ahead and just get right into it. I'm going to kind of breeze through a lot of this baloney with some of these words because a lot of this information isn't even needed. So the state fair, blah, 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 the senior class and high school A, senior class, both planned trips to this place. So very creative names here, high school in A and high school B. Okay, so whatever. The senior class at high school A rented and filled, this is the important part. They rented 8 vans and 8 buses with 240 students. Okay. The other high school, they must have an inferiority complex. Their high school B, they filled 4 vans with 1 bus and 1 bus with 54 students. While high school B needs to pick up their game. So we have 2 equations here, and we're going to have 2 variables. So let's go ahead and name our variables. We're going to say X, very creative, and we're going to say this is a van, how much a van holds. And then we'll say Y is a bus with how much a bus holds. So let's go ahead. My first equation says that we have 8 vans, 8X, plus 8 buses, 8Y, equals 240 students. Okay, second equation. I think, is this orange color? Whatever. Pink. I can't tell what color that is. Whatever. So we have 4 vans, X, plus 1 bus, 1Y, equals 54 students. So now we have 8X plus 8Y. That's our first equation. Then 4X plus 1Y equals 54. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to do elimination. I think that's the easiest. I'm going to multiply this by -1. Ooh, I can't do that. I'm going to multiply this by -2 to get my x's to match up. So let me go ahead and demonstrate that. We have -8x minus 2y equals, what's that, -108. Okay, and then we're going to add these 2 equations right here. When we do that, it looks like minus signs don't like that. We eliminate the x's, and we get 6y equals, and now we have 240 minus 108. I think that's 132. Okay, now I need my calculator divided by 6. So we get y equals, I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22 students per bus. So a bus holds 22 students. Now we need to find vans, how much they hold, by plugging it back into an equation. So let's go ahead and plug this into the bottom one. So we have 4x plus 22 equals 54. 54 minus 22, and then divide that by 4. We get x equals 8. So vans hold 8 students, buses hold 22. Pretty accurate. Okay, moving on. Very similar problem. We have another bus problem. Real creative again. Here we go. 1 van, 6 buses, 372. And then we got this other one, 4 vans, 12 buses, 780. Okay. We're going to have, it's the same exact problem, so we're just going to keep the same variables. 1x plus 6y equals 372. And then we have 4x plus 12y equals 780. Ooh, lots of students going on that field trip. Okay, I'm going to multiply the top equation by -2 to eliminate the y's. Okay, I want to multiply by the smallest number possible. So I multiply by -2 here. This is my first time seeing this problem. -2x minus 12y equals, oh, this one's big, 372 times 2, but it's negative 744. Okay, I'm ready to eliminate. I'm going to add. 2x eliminate equals, what is that, 36? 36. So I add 6. Yep. Okay, now we divide by 2, we get x equals 18. So we have x equals 18 for our first one. That's how many are held in a van, I think that is, but not down by the river. Okay, now we're going to insert this back into the first equation. So we have 18 plus 6y equals 372. Don't be intimidated by the big numbers here. It's just like same process. It's just you might have to take a little bit more time on it. If you don't have a calculator, just type it in the calculator. So you have 6y equals 354, and then divide that by 6, and we get 59. That's a weird bus capacity, 59 students. So there we go, 59. Almost there. We're already halfway there. Well, 40% there. Brenda's school is, okay, so this is another ticket problem. These are pretty famous. We're going to have two different types of tickets. So we have senior tickets, and then we have child tickets. So the first problem saying, let's change the colors. We've been using the same ones a while. We have 3 seniors and 9 childs, and that's 75. So we have 3 seniors plus 3 children's, and that equals 75. I know it's children. You don't use plural. I'm just talking here. So we have 67 on the second day for selling 8 senior citizen students. No, you're not selling the senior citizen students. You're selling senior citizen tickets and then 5 child tickets. So then we have 67 equals, that's the amount of money total with 8 seniors and 5 children. Tickets. These, okay, again, these are not seniors. These are ticket prices, okay? I want to make that clear. We're not selling anybody. So now we are going to, this one's a little tougher. So you recognize here that these don't have common coefficients, so we're going to have to find common coefficients. I think the easiest way to do it is to match up the C's, because we'd have a least common multiple of 15. So I'm going to multiply this one by, I don't want to do this, but -5, and this one by +3. We're going to have to rewrite this problem. So this is a little bit tougher, but at least it's a little easier to, that's 15s, by the way. I hate writing s's next to 5s. Plus 5c equals, and then, 15. Those are both 15s. Then we have 75 times 5, and that equals -375. Okay, so now we have 8, we get 24s. That's an s, believe me. Plus 15c equals 67 times 3. We get 201. Okay. Something's already not looking right here. I'm just getting a feeling. 201. We get -15. Something's not right. So the reason why I'm noticing that something is a little mysterious is because we have here that I think this problem's just poorly made. Because look at this. We have 9 tickets plus 3 tickets. Oh, it's 9 and not 3. That's caught my mistake. So something wasn't adding up, and I'm glad I found it. So now we're gonna put this, and this is 45. -45. So if you guys take a look here, I thought I put a 3. Maybe you guys were yelling at me through your screen that I messed it up. Now we are all on the same page. So I need to change this problem a little bit. We were getting the C's to line up, and now we need to go back and change it. But I've already done 2 problems, so we're gonna keep the camera rolling here. So we're gonna do multiply this one by, we're gonna get the S's to match up this time. Good old-fashioned psych out. So we're going to do multiply this one by -3 and this one by +8, because the least common multiple would be 27. So we have, or 24. So we have 24s plus 72c equals 75 times 8. This is not a fun problem. I'm sure you guys are having fun too. 85 times 3, 255. Wait, something's not right. Oh, that's 8s. My own handwriting. So we have 24s, sorry, but it's negative. Then we have -15c. Okay, at least I can read that. Then we have 67 times 3, and we get 201. Okay, this was supposed to be 600. Okay, and that's negative. Okay, so now we are ready to eliminate after all of that. Now we have 72 minus 15, and we get 57. And then we have 600 minus 201. And that equals 399. So that's 57c, by the way. So 399 divided by 57, and we get 7. Wow, I can't believe we actually made that work. So we get $7 for a child ticket, and then we can plug that back in. So we do, I'll just do the first one, 3s plus 9 times 7 equals 75. That equals 63. So we have s equals 12 after we subtract 63 from both sides. And then, 3s equals 12, so s equals 4. So seniors tickets were $4, child tickets were 7. Oh my gosh, how could this be any longer? So now we have boxes of fruit and stuff like that. We have small boxes and we have large boxes. So that equals small and that equals large. So we have 14 large boxes and 3 small boxes, L, plus 3 small boxes for a grand total of 203. Then we have 11 small boxes plus 11 large boxes equals 220. So that's the setup. I'm going to let you guys do systems of equations here because you're going to have to find a least common multiple. I'll help you set it up here, but we're going to run low on time, and I'm sure you just don't want to see me work out these problems all over the place. So I'm guessing the smallest least common multiple is going to be if you focus on the s's here. So what I would recommend is multiply this one by positive 11 and then multiply this one by negative 3. That would be my recommendation because then you get your s's to line up. It would be 33s and negative 33s for the bottom one, and then you eliminate and you go from there. So it shouldn't be too bad, but I really want to talk about this problem, which is another boat problem. So we have a boat traveling upstream and downstream. Okay, so this is going downstream and back, so it's 336 miles. So we're going to have to calculate speed here because it's asking for speed. So we have 336 miles in 12 hours when you're going downstream. When you go downstream, we talked about this in the first video, you add. Okay, so this is adding when you go downstream. So 336 divided by 12, 336 divided by 12, and we get 28 miles per hour. That's pretty reasonable for a boat. Oops, miles per hour. So we have our first speed. Okay, now an equation for that, we don't know the speed of the current or the boat, so we're going to say the speed of the boat, S, so S equals boat. I know that's real intuitive, and C is going to equal current. So S plus C, you add the speed of the current, and that equals 28. Now, let's figure out the speed of the boat going back the other way. Look at that great boat. So we have, it's going against it, boat's going this way, and this is when you subtract. Okay, so you subtract the speed this time. Now, what's the speed? Well, it took how many hours? 14. 336 divided by 14. Get our speed first. 336 divided by 14. We get 24 miles per hour. Now, our equation is S minus C equals 24. You subtract the current. Okay? The current helps you on the way up, so you add it. It hurts you, or with the current, it helps you. You add. Without, you subtract. You go slower. Okay? Now we're ready to add. It will eliminate the C's easily. This is actually a pretty easier problem than this one. That one's going to be tough. Good luck on that one, folks. So we have 2S equals 28 plus 24. That's 52. So 2S equals 52 divided by 2 divided by 2. We get S equals 26 miles per hour. So the boat's going 26 miles per hour, and then we're going to plug this in to our equation up here. We have 26 plus C equals 28. I think you guys can clearly see that current is only going 2 miles per hour. There wasn't much difference in the speed going with the current or against the current, so it slowed you down a little bit. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. You see all these different kinds of word problems. You can watch the first video, which is way too long, but anyway, you can at least fast forward and see the answers. And as an added bonus, I'm going to show you the answer to number 10, even though I didn't show you how to do it. Let's scroll down, number 10. And, oh, just as I thought. I was going to guess this. That a small box is $7 and a large box is $13. So anyway, thank you for sticking around, and I hope to see you next time on West Explains Best.